and welcome to Prudhoe CSI News. I'm Ira.
And I'm Simon.
Today's top headlines.
Police and forensics are looking into the tragic death of Megan Wilkinson.
The question is being asked, is there an increase in antisocial behaviour within Prudhoe?
But on a lighter note, Highfield Kite Fest proves huge success.
The Corbridge Music Festival is expected to have equal success.
And are school standards dropping?
And finally, the sports. Now, other news.
Is Prudhoe seeing a rising in antisocial behaviour? Here's Georgia to tell us more.
New statistics reveal the small town of Prudhoe is not as safe as expected. This is the result of vandalism, drug taking and drunken behaviour, with the cooperative store and leisure centre Waterworld being the source of the problems. Despite authorities and youth organisations' efforts, much of the problem remains. Therefore, activities such as weekly sessions of both cage football and boxing are being introduced to divert youngsters from engaging in antisocial behaviour.
Simon, we understand that you were once part of the Prudhoe Mafia group. Can you explain to us why you were part of it?
I was just young and I was just eager to prove myself to the group, I guess.
What provoked you to change your ways?
I don't know, just realisation that I might not have anywhere to turn with the group and I need to kind of think ahead in my life because I have my exams coming up, that sort of thing.
Do you believe that many people in Prudhoe will change their ways, or do you think that there's not as much antisocial behaviour as said?
Well, I think they might try to be kind of stereotyping the group in Prudhoe, but I guess there are a few people that might not change their ways. I guess it's up to them; it's their own personal decision.
What do you think of the antisocial behaviour in Prudhoe?
I think it's getting worse due to a lack of activities going on for kids in the community.
Have you not heard about the activities being introduced?
No.
There's weekly sessions of cage football and boxing.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Do you think that will prevent the disruption from youngsters?
I hope it will. Highfield's Kite Festival provides Prudhoe proves Prudhoe isn't all bad. Here's a reporter to find out more.
Prudhoe Kite Festival was a soaring success at the weekend as families joined in a flying spectacular. Around 400 visitors joined the professionals at Highfield Park over 2 glorious summer days, both to watch and to take over the kite strings themselves. Lessons were given by the professional flyers drawn throughout the northeast to show off their skills during a dazzling series of a display. What was it that made the event such a great success? How did you find Highfield Kite Fest?
I didn't actually go, but I heard that it was a great success for all those who did.
So how did you find Highfield Kite Fest?
I thought it was amazing. I learned to improve my kite flying skills so much more. It was just a fantastic event to go to. Really good social atmosphere as well. So yeah.
So how did you find Highfield Kite Fest?
It was really amazing day. It was such a lovely day, and it was enough wind that the kites were really flying, and it was lovely, really lovely photographs.
Here is somebody who entered the kite competition and took a kid. What was the experience like, and did you face any problems during the kite competition?
Well, the experience was just wonderful. Can you imagine it? 300 kites flying high above the sky, floating over valleys and hills. It was wonderful, it really was, and it was great to see the designs that those people thought up. And one of the biggest challenges was getting it off the ground. Can you imagine 300 of them taken off? It was really scary. And in actual fact, one of the problems that we had was that I gave my 7-year-old full authority over this kite. And as he unravelled it, it mixed in with his sisters, and the two of them were muddled together the rest of the flight. So we were disqualified actually.
Oh, so you didn't win. Well,
We
it's a
didn't win.
taken part that counts.
That's right.
As long as you had a good day.
We did. It was great.
Overall, the Kite Fest was a great success, and we hope to see everyone back there next year in 20.
After the Kite Festival's huge success, there are high expectations for Corbridge Music Festival. Over to Brittany for more.
After Glastonbury having such a successful year, we're going to bring to your attention some of the local events.
The Corbridge Music Festival is here to carry on the Glastonbury excitement. This family-friendly festival is bringing back the beat to the north, with its mix of new artists like Max Milner from The Voice, to more well-known artists like former student from PCHS, Jamie Squire.
It's going to be good fun. I played it last year, and it was great then, and there's some new tricks the organisers and myself sleeve. So it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited about it. If the weather stays as good as it is now, we're going to have a great day.
The Corbridge Music Festival isn't just for the music lovers, but it's full of activities for the kids and the whole family, like face painting and much more is happening on the 17th of August in Corbridge. Don't forget to buy your tickets and have a great weekend.
You look for something better, trapped in your own skin. The only problem with it, you don't know where to begin. Caught up right in the middle, fell by the wayside. Keeping you out of trouble won't be hard tonight.
Our primary school is getting worse. Here's our report.
Hello, I'm Ira.
We're all thick nowadays. Schools have been warned over falling standards in maths and English. The government is desperate for an improvement in primary school achievement.
Currently, 65% of pupils have to reach level 4 in core subjects. But the government plans to make this target 85%. Is this realistic?
So, what are your opinions on the changes to primary school education?
Well, I can see what the government and the school board are obviously trying to do, because they're obviously trying to boost the child's grades and give them a better start in the future. But I think it puts the child under quite a bit of pressure to do well, and they might not be able to achieve that. And so, I think it's hard at quite a young age to be able to achieve that.
Perhaps, with the raised budget per student from £900 to £1,300, this may be possible.
And now we have the sports news with Ryan. And after this, we have Lewis's report from just outside the court case.
So after the success of Stockfield Cricket Club, who have just won the West Tyne League Junior Cup, we today have Ryan with us. So what does it take to win for 4 years in a row?
A lot of commitment, blood, sweat, and some tears.
You must obviously enjoy the game.
Yeah, I enjoy the game. It's a brilliant game to play.
How many years have you been playing?
This will be, maybe 7th, 6th year, something like that.
So you must have been training since you were quite young.
Yeah, I started under 9s level, just junior cricket, softball stuff.
So you must be about 14, 15 now?
Yeah, 15, yeah.
So what is the age range of the juniors?
The juniors, at Stockfield CSI, range from under 9s up to under 18s.
So for that age range, you almost have to get on and learn to work with each other.
Yes, we do. I've known some of the guys since we actually played under 9s and even school before that.
And even the team captain, is he good?
Yeah, he's a great leader. He knows what he's doing. He's played first division cricket for
I believe his
3
name's
years.
Stephen, yeah?
Yeah, Stephen, yes.
So he's obviously committed to the game.
Yeah, he's committed.
So do you do any training at all?
No, we don't train. We had a few sessions at the start of the season, but since then it's just games.
Is there any outside activities to do?
Yeah, I play the occasional game of football. But
And do other team members play with you?
yeah, loads of cricket mates play for us at football.
So like say you wanted to go to the shop, would you go with your friends from the team, or would you not class them as close enough friends?
Yeah, I've got some close friends with the team, but not all of them.
So would you say that's the lucky strike?
Yeah, having friends in the team does help us. We do get on with each other. Good team spirit does help you.
So you're all aiming for 5th year?
Yeah, we should win next year as well.
Well, very good luck to you all. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So Stockfield have now maintained their championship for 4 years running, but the question is, who can beat them?
And now
Hello, I'm Lewis Pizzola, reporting outside the courtroom. The jury have not reached a verdict yet. However, I do have one of the suspects, Bronwyn. Bronwyn, can you tell us how it went in the courtroom?
Oh, it was very scary. I went in, they asked me loads of questions that kind of crossed me, and I obviously my story's true. Well, I think it is anyway. No one else does, but it was horrible because they all looked at me thinking, yeah, she's definitely the murderer and stuff like that.
So, do you think they have a lot of suspicion against you as the murderer?
Yes, they do. Part of me just wanted to say to them, right, well, why did you convict Rebecca then? Why didn't you convict me? So, and it made it harder because I was thinking, well, if you convicted the wrong person, then it's your fault. Like, it's not mine.
So you think Rebecca is the real killer?
I do now that all the evidence is put in front of me, yes. I believe that she probably is. I've said to them that I think that maybe she didn't because she was a best friend, but there was a lot of evidence for using other people's like equipment and stuff to kill her and stuff like that. So, because there's a possibility it could have been Rebecca's fingerprints apparently.
All right, thanks very much. We're just gonna call another specific over because we're running short on time.
Okay, that's fine.
James, can we have a word with you? So yes, as I say, the jury has not reached a verdict yet. In fact, they're nowhere near that stage yet. So here we are with James. So James, do you think you're going to win this case?
Yes, I believe I am. I am innocent, just to make that clear. I do not think Rebecca is guilty. I do think it is Bronwyn, but it is up to the jury now to decide.
What was your relationship with Becca like?
We're close friends, but that was all.
Or more than friends, maybe?
No, I just said just friends. That was all.
Where were you at the time of the murder, and where was Becca?
Becca? I was pumping some irons and down the gym, and I believe Becca was with me at the time of the murder, but I do not know the exact time of the murder.
Did you have any props with you from the play?
No, I left all my props at Studio One where we were practicing.
All right, okay. Well, thanks very much. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you for that, Lewis. So, Ira, what do you think about the court case?
Well, I think it's very interesting because there's no one person who stands out. There is Rebecca and Cook, but there's evidence against all of them.
I mean, I see your point there. I don't know, I think Bronwyn, I think there's just something about her, especially how she wanted the role of Lady Macbeth.
I think the verdict has just been announced now, so I'll get back to you. Member of the police force? Still unsure of who is guilty. Could you tell me what the verdict was, please?
Guilty.
That is correct. Rebecca is the guilty suspect. James, how do you feel of not being convicted?
I'm delighted because I knew it wasn't me, and demonstrated well, Rebecca.
Very pleased.
Thank you.
Do you feel this was fair? Do you own up to committing the crime?
No comment.
And Tom from the defence team, unlucky. How do you think the court case went?
Well, we gave it our all. There's nothing really we could have done else. I think we made a pretty good case, but the jury didn't think of it.
Do you think the correct suspect was convicted?
Well, seeing as we got told, yes.
All right.
I think it's all a bit suspicious, but this has been Prudhoe CSI News.
And goodbye.